Hey Ava, looking at Project B for Module 4, I a lot of your numbers are right. So if we're over at the mortgage calculator, a lot of these are right. I think what's happening is that up here in the calculator, you were supposed to give these cells a specific name. So for example, this one should be loan amount. So in step one, is it step one? Yeah, in step one, you're supposed to edit the defined name to use loan amount, so it needs a T added to the end, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then you were supposed to, in step three, create values, names based on the values. And so when you do that, and when you fix those names, that's what all these red marks are up here in the top. That's going to fix this right here, because this is based on those cells that should have a specific name. So first of all, B7 is the wrong name. It should have a loan, if we're looking up here in the name box, a loan AMT. And then over here on the right, none of these have a name. So you see as I click on these ones in the D column, over here up in the name box, none of them have that specific name that they're supposed to have. And see loan amount right here. This should be loan AMT as part of that formula. So it's got some things embedded in it that's kind of cascading and creating other errors. It's kind of like the snowball effect that we had in QuickBooks. If you do one error in one place, it's going to cascade over into other things and turn into a giant snowball. Okay, so what you need to do first is that you need to go up to the manager. Let me remember where that's at. It is, here we go. Under the Formulas tab, you're going to go to the Name Manager, and this is for cell B7. You're going to click on that, and you're going to look for the one called Loan AM right here. You're going to click on it, you're going to edit it, and then you're going to add a T to the end, because that's the correct abbreviation for loan amount. And then you're going to say OK. And then when you're done, you're going to close that. So now we've given B7 that name of loan amount. Okay, and then the next thing it was asking you to do in step 3 is that you were supposed to create names for D3 to D7 based on the values in C3 to C7. So what we're doing is we're choosing D3 to D7. Actually, we're going to select it all. C3 to C7 through D3 to D7. So what we're doing is we're selecting, these are the names on the left, and we're going to give these cells in the D column these names from the C column, if that makes any sense. So what you have to do is you have to select all of this, C3 through D7. You're going to go up to the Formulas tab, Create from Selection, and you're going to say create names from the values in the what? Well, the names that we're giving the cells in column D are going to be the names from the left column. So we're going to make sure left column is checked. Then we're going to say OK. And then now we've given, you see as we click on each of these boxes that you were marked wrong, now they actually have names associated with them. And so that should fix that. So it also, you see on this one right here, total interest, it fixed that loan amount. It fixed that formula because we fixed the one in B7 and gave it the right name. We fixed the name. Then that fed into these other ones, not that one, but this one that had loan amount in it, it fixed those for you as well. So that's what you're definitely missing there. And so once you do that, that should fix all of the errors that you're getting here. Because these errors here are because you didn't have specific names up here. Because the numbers are correct. I'm looking at the graded solution, and it's here. I'll show you. See, your numbers are correct. It's just I believe your formula, not your formulas, but your naming issues up here in the top. They fed down here into here. You have the right numbers, but it's not. Doesn't have the right names associated with the cells that it grabbed. Does that make sense? So that's that issue. And then everything else, I mean, looks fine. Really, your only issue was pretty much that, was just the mortgage calculator, and it was just because you had some name issues. So go ahead and go into your original start file, fix that name of B7, assign names to all the ones in the D, so D3 to down to D7, fix those, and then it should fix, let's see, the rate. Let me back up here. Your rate, that's good. Oh, no, that's good. I don't know why it marked that, but hopefully that fixes it. I'm not sure why it marked this one. Oh, it should be formatted using a tan accent for outside cell border. So it's missing a border color that wasn't quite, let me show you the difference. So here's yours. Here's mine. And then let's see the rate. It looks, I mean, I'm not seeing the difference to why it's marking you wrong for the rate. I mean, the borders look good to me, but it's hard to tell by eyeballing that. So just verify that you have the right color of border around rate. And then let me know if anything else happens. So fix all the things that I've pointed out, resubmit it again, and then send me an email if you're still having issues with the grader and things like that. All right, hang in there. You can do it. I have faith in you, Ava.